If you want to buy some cheap Ultimate Team coins, head over to IGVault.com and use my discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourselves a cheeky little discount off your coins. In this video, we are going to be looking at trading tips on Ultimate Team to make you more coins. I'm going to make it as easy as possible, and during the course of the video, I'm going to put a couple of bonus tips in there, so make sure you watch the whole video. These are basically trading tips that traders don't want you to know, or basically, if you know these things, you're just guaranteed to make coins on Ultimate Team. I'm going to start off with a bonus tip, and that is lazy listing cards on Ultimate Team. Now, people don't know what lazy listing means. Lazy listing basically means that you're listing a load of cards on the market, but a variety of different costs. So, for example, here we have a Team of the Week Griezmann. If we have a look at his buy now price, got 14.5, 13,750, 15.5, 14.5, 13,750. You can see that there's a variety in all different prices that I've listed this card for. And the reason I've done this is when I list up my cards, it's going to create a block of cards on the market. And when people want to buy this card, there's a possibility that they might scan through some that cost 15 or 16,000 coins. Then they see one that's like 13,500 coins and they buy it for that reason. So to people buying this card, it may look actually like it's going to be the cheapest on the market or a very good price, but in reality, I've still listed my cheapest cards for another 1,000 coins more than the cheapest buy now currently on the market. Of course, guys, this is something that requires some patience. This also works with fodder cards. If you've invested in 85 rated cards and they're currently selling for, let's say, 9,000 coins, you can list up your cards for a variety of prices from like 9,200, 9,500 or 10,000 coins. It works with every card. It works the best when you have a bunch of cards that are the same card. We've covered this before, but it also works well with position modifier trading. So for example, you can buy these easily for 1,000 coins, I think lower down about 800 coins or 900 coins. But if you listed these up for 1,000 to 1,500 coins in a big block, then what people are going to do is when they're building a team and they need to change a position, they're going to go straight to the market from the squad builder section, and they're just going to be lazy, and that's why it's called lazy listing. So make sure you list up your cards, especially if you've got a block of the same type of cards. Now, the first trading tip that traders don't want you to know is how many coins you can make with silver cards. So for example, if we just put a player in here, we have Scholes. Now I know this card is always going up and down in price. He's a silver card. He was actually a gold card last year. I think he had a special card for a left back, I think it was. But we've got one here for 1,500 coins. I know that's a good price. This works really well whether you're on PC or on console. But the reason why it works so well is because with silver cards, there's just not many on the market. So as you can see here, they tend to go for about 2,000 to 2,500 coins. But there's just no need to build silver teams right now. So there's going to be more of them on the market. The reason this method works is because silver cards, they're just not many in packs, especially tradable packs. So you may get mixed player packs, and I can't remember what the names of all the different types of packs. There's just too many packs on Ultimate Team basically, but you don't get many silvers in those packs, and when you do get them, they're usually untradeable. So there's not many tradable silvers on the market, and that's why these fluctuate so much. So if we go to FUTBin, we can see here that Scholes is currently going for about 1,500 coins. On PC, it's even worse. So if you're on PC, you can make lots of coins doing this because prices don't update, so people don't know what they should be paying. So if you have good market knowledge, you can make a lot of coins. Anyway, if we scroll down, you'll see that his price is all over the place on PC and a PlayStation, but you can see when it's low, there's just no need for this card. And then all of a sudden, a silver stars kind of objective or a free card will come out where you can play a bunch of games and you get that card, or maybe just an SBC comes out where there's going to be a silver card. People complete it, they put them into a squad, and they shoot up. They double or triple in value. Now, you're probably thinking it doesn't really work that well. Well, the thing is, in my premium training Discord, which we have shown you guys before, we put out a bunch of silvers that you can buy pretty much every week, unless there's a reason that it won't work. For example, the first week of World Cup swaps, I don't think it's worked as well. But you can see here, players like this, you could buy for like 1,200 to 1,500 coins on PlayStation. If we go to the Profit Flex, where members have put in the players that they bought and sold, let's just scroll up and see if we can find some that have sold. So we went up to 3,000 coins. So basically, you've doubled your coins depending on the price that you bought them at. Sometimes you can triple your coins. I've seen some of them go from like 1,000 coins to 5,000 coins just because they are the perfect player to link with an actual SBC that comes out or an objective. The only downside of this method is you can't particularly buy loads of cards at once because there's not a lot of supply on the market. It will take you a long time to invest all of your coins. If you have 50,000 coins, it's perfect perfect because you can invest 50,000 coins quite quickly. But if you have like 5 million, then you can't put all your coins into silver cards. If you're not sure what silver cards to actually invest in yourself, and you obviously aren't part of the Discord, then what you can do is go onto FUTBin, put it into top 5 leagues and order by the most expensive. Now obviously the most expensive are the ones that people want. Now what you want to do is just wait for the right time to buy those cards. Now moving on to method number 2, and it is going to be non-rare golds. I think non-rare golds are possibly the best investments you can make this year. That I wouldn't say guarantees, but it's very close to guarantees profit every week. I would say about 80% of the time, every week, you can make coins, and it's so easy. If we have a look right now at what the cheapest non-rare gold is on the market, let's have a look. So 500 coins, 600 coins, they're actually selling for pretty much instantly at 600 coins on the PC market. It wouldn't surprise me if it's the same on PlayStation, maybe a little bit more. Well, I say PlayStation console. Now the thing is, you can buy non-rare golds every single weekend. Usually it's best on Sundays for 350 coins or below. It's so easy. I'm going to put some clips right now of me bidding on them and just easily winning these. The good thing about this method is it pretty much pays off every week. The weeks that it doesn't pay off, you can still use those non-rare golds for other SBCs, and there will be other SBCs during the week that make the cards spike in price. So for example, guys, over the last few days, we had Southampton players go absolutely crazy. If you bought a bunch of these, you could have been selling these for 5,000 coins. Now obviously with the non-rare golds, you might have only accidentally picked up a few of these cards, but it's still 15,000 coins for like 1,000 coins worth of investment. So it just goes to show you that this is probably the easiest and most reliable trading method on FIFA 23 right now. So every single Sunday, look to buy some non-rare golds for 350 coins or below. Now, of course, guys, the reason why these go up in value is because of upgrade packs. And upgrade packs, or player picks, basically come out every single Monday at 6 PM in the UK. So you've got ones like this. This is probably the best one you can get. So it only requires 5 players. You're going to get a choice of 2 players. And I've had Inform Hernandez. I think it was a FUT Heroes card, a Marvel card, Papin. You know, I've got some really good cards, some 85s, and I only did about 20 or 30 of these player picks. I've actually done a couple whilst I was waiting. I also bought that Shoal, so I need to add him to the club. So let's just quickly open up these player picks and see, fingers crossed, if we can get the same pack luck. Number 1, we get an Inform. So there we go, straight away. Obviously, I can't actually quick sell him for 10,000 coins because he's untradeable, but still, I can use that for other SBCs in the future. That's not a bad way to start. Can we get better than this? Another Inform. There we go, 2 Informs in 2 picks. That is ridiculous. What about the third one? We get an 81. That's more like it. That's what I was expecting. All I want is an 85 or above. That would be fantastic. We'll take the higher rated 82s. 82s are still usable for 83 rated SBCs. There's another 83 rated card. And then finally this one, what is it going to be? It is going to be a Viscous. So you can see here, just out of these 6 player picks, that it was completely worth it. And that's why these non-rare golds are selling for 600 coins. 5 of those cost 3,000 coins. This would have cost me 3,000 coins times 6, so 18,000 coins. And I've got 2 Informs, an 83. Obviously didn't get any other high rated cards, but it was still worth it. Now method number 3, guys, is probably the hardest trading method to teach, but it is by far the most profitable method to teach. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail here, probably only 2 or 3 minutes. If you want me to do a full in-depth video on this method, then let me know in the comments. But this one is called the SBC Spiking method. I'm going to put some clips on the screen, but what you're doing basically is finding good squad building challenges to do that a lot of people are completing, but they need specific players for the SBC. So SBCs that usually require chemistry or require an overall rating or, you know, a certain amount of rare players, these are fantastic for this. So what you're going to do is go onto FUTBin, order by the cheapest FUTBin solutions for the current SBC that you want to do. Marquee Matchups is absolutely fantastic for this. And then what you do is copy the cheapest team, and then you find an even cheaper card that is going to be silver. Usually silvers work best. You can do it with bronze cards, but silvers work best, that you can buy for like under 300 coins. Then you're going to put your SBC through as a submission, and then hopefully yours becomes the cheapest SBC solution. When the SBC solution becomes cheapest, all the cards that you bought for a few hundred coins or below will spike up in price. You can sell them for 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins, and you can do this over and over again. You can submit loads of squads. You can do a squad every 30 seconds or so. It's very easy. Essentially, what you are doing is actually price fixing cards because people just follow SBC solutions step by step. There are people that do this pretty much every every day, and they have over 10 million coins doing this process. But because it's a process that if everyone does it at the same time, it doesn't work very well, they're not really open about telling you guys. But I thought I'd put it in this video. If you do want a more in-depth video on how to do it, and there are a few little tricks and methods so you can be more efficient and submit more squads and stuff like that, let me know in the comment section. Also, whilst you're here, drop a like on the video. We're going to get into number 4. Now, number 4, guys, is going to use these things right here, position modifier upgrades. Now, even if you're not actively doing this, if you can just log into Ultimate Team every day, every time you see this, basically complete these position modifier upgrades. So for example, right now I've probably got a bunch of bronzes in my club. You're getting this position modifier for pretty much free. I would say it's like, you know, it costs you less than 50 coins. This works really well if you do a lot of bronze pack methods. I haven't done a video on that yet, but if you're opening lots of bronze packs, you're going to be keeping lots of bronze pack players as well in your club. So you're going to have loads to submit for free. Now, what you're going to do next, guys, is try to find a specific position that works really well for position changes. So let's go to a top 5 league. Let's go for Premier League, and then let's go to, let's say, right wing. So let's see how much current right wings cost from the Premier League. You can currently pick them up for 800 coins. So straight away, I know that this trading method is not going to be good for that position in that league. What about League 1? Again, you can buy these for 800 coins in League 1. What about Serie A? Again, this position is really easy to do. What about Bundesliga? Okay, so now we might have something. If we go up to 1500 coins, do we have any cards? We do have a silver card. For some reason, that should not be there. We don't usually see silver cards there, but we've got another silver card. So basically, if you want a gold right wing from Bundesliga at the moment, they are very, very expensive. So there must be an SBC out right now that is requiring these players. So what I'm going to do is just search for all gold and see what the cheapest on the market is. So it seems to be around 2,400 to 2,500. I actually don't think there's an SBC right now that actually requires these. Or at least they will be expensive to complete using this certain position. So what I've done now is I've gone onto FUTBin, I've gone onto Bundesliga, I've organized it by right wings, but then I've found players that aren't actually right wings to start off with that you can get for like under 600 coins. And I have found this player, Bilbao. Now, obviously non-rare golds right now are going for 600 coins easily. So it's not going to be cheap to get these players, but this one you can get for 650 coins. There's pages and pages, so this is super easy. We're going to send this player to the club. This works a lot more efficiently if you can find, let's say, 4 or 5 players that are all striker that you can move to the right wing, add them all to your club. Then what you're going to do is search in your club for those players, add them to your bench, and then just go and position modify them to the correct position. So as you can see, I have 49 position modifiers. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of those are untradables. I just haven't actually been using this trading method because, well, I'm just lazy basically. So moving to a right wing, and now we know that they sell at 2,500 coins. If I want a quick sell, I could list a little bit cheaper. I'd say something like this. Now, if you actually work out the tax and everything, we're going to make, what was it, 1,550 coins minus some tax. You're looking at about 1,400 coins every single card you sell, and you can do 5 of these every single day. So this is easy. You look at about 7,000 to 8,000 coins, I believe, every single day just from this one trading method alone. Now, obviously, the players that you buy and sell will change. You need to use a little bit of brain here. So you need to go to the SBCs, look at what people are using for SBC solutions. Obviously, guys, if you're part of the Discord, I will be posting, or some of the traders will be posting, the players that are selling for a lot as well to help you guys out. So we'll list that card up. And finally, guys, the last trading method of this video is going to be SBC and Fodder Investing. So let me explain to you how it works and how you can make a lot of coins from this. But this is something that I really recommend for people on higher budgets, because if you have, I'd say, anything under 200,000 or 300,000 coins, just investing in non-rare golds on the weekends and then selling those on Monday, Tuesday, it works so well. But if you have some coins left over to invest, or if you have over 500,000 coins or over 1 million coins, you need to be doing SBC Fodder Investing. Now, let me give you an example here. So with Robbie Keane, you can see that you require an 84 rated squad, 85, 87, 86, 88, 89. There's a lot of high rated cards in this SBC. Now, this SBC didn't particularly make the cards go up in price a lot. They usually go up when there is some kind of hero pack or a hero player pick, an icon player pick or icon picks. The reason why is because they usually cost under 200,000 coins, and a lot of people can afford them. They'll pretty much sell cards in their teams just to complete these. So let's go and find I think there is an actual Icon SBC in store right now. I don't think it's expired. I didn't complete it on this account just because I don't really think it's worth it for me, just because of the untradables I've got in my club. We've got 85 rated players here and also an 87 rated. You also need 188 or higher. So what you want to do again is go to FUTBin, order by cheapest by rating, and of course you want to put in your current platform. So I'll put in PlayStation just so you guys can see what prices are good investments. Now, I would say a great price to invest for 85s is anything under about 8,000 coins. So right now, these are fantastic. 7,000 to 6,000 coins, you're not going to get much better than that unless EA completely change the ratings that are required for their SBCs in the future, which I highly doubt. Now, 86 is, again, you're looking at about 12,000 coins is as pretty much as low as they're going to go. They may go a little bit lower if there's no SBCs for weeks, but this is a very rare occasion, and during those rare occasions, it means they're going to go down, and it's a great time to invest. So Barella and these types of cards, they're not actually too bad in game, but there's so many on the market that they're completely at floor prices for their ratings. So investing in these is a great idea. I think at 13.5, I think there's a little bit of a demand for them right now. They will typically go down to about 13 to 12,000 coins. And then for 87s, again, you can get these for, at the cheapest, about 15 or 16,000 coins. Let's get Alexander-Arnold up so you can see, if we go to the last month so we can have a more zoomed in graph, you can see that when there's a good SBC out, they'll go up to about 20 to 22,000 coins depending on the platform. When they are low in demands, they'll go down to 15 to 16,000 coins. That's a great time to invest. Now, somewhere in the middle or on the low end of that, 16 to 16,500 coins on console is good. About 17 to 17.5 for 87s on PC is also great. 88 rated cards, again, it's pretty similar story because we require one of these for Robbie Keane, and you know, we've got more SBCs coming out with the World Cup swaps. I expect these kind of cards to go up really well. So again, a similar price to Arnold, well, similar timing to Arnold when the fodder was really cheap. I think this was the Friday the World Cup was released with the new Marvel heroes. Everyone opened up packs. It was a big promo, so there was a lot of supply on the market, but there wasn't really an SBC for the fodder, so that's why they were really cheap here. You can pick these up for about 20,000 coins, and now they're up to 26,000 coins. So what is the profit margin on that? I think it's about 30% before taxes, so that's actually pretty good. One thing I would say, guys, is don't be afraid to invest across multiple different ratings. You can do this with 84 rated up to 90 rated, or even 91s. Well, 91s not so much. The thing is about 91s is, obviously, if you have a lot of coins, there are some people that have maybe 3 million coins to invest. This is really good for those types of people because it doesn't take a lot of time to invest in these cards, and they can sell their cards really quickly. Now, with the lower budget you are, the more I'd recommend investing in 85s and 84s, maybe some 86s as well. Let's say you've got 200,000 or 300,000 coins, or just 500,000 coins. It makes sense because you're going to get more profit margins, more return on investment by investing in these lower ratings overall. And they also seem to fluctuate a little bit more. Personally, I wouldn't be investing in 83 rated cards. It's very rare that you do require a lot of 83 rated cards. There's too many 83s for it to be affected. Every now and again, you may see them spike up to 1,200 coins, but it's just really not worth your time and effort on that. You may as well just stick to 84 rated and above. Now, guys, in my Discord, obviously we have the premium trading Discord where you have daily trading tips, all sorts of trading tips where you can make coins. We also have some guides on SBC Spiking, how to do all these methods that I've mentioned here in the premium section. But what I do every single time that I see it, we'll see club stock alerts. I actually missed out on the one a few days ago, but I was too busy playing the game and doing other videos. But I will post in here. If it's a good time to buy a certain rating, I'll post, hey, look, these are really cheap right now, buy into these. And if they go up in price, I'll say, look, it's a great time to sell them. The reason why I do this for the entire Discord, I think there's over 14,000 in here. When it comes to SBC fodder, there's so many of a specific rating on the market that by me saying buy up cards or sell them now, it's not going to make an impact on the market. There's too many players in the game for it to affect it. But if I had like a list that I put out of silver cards to that many people, it wouldn't work because there's no supply for silver cards. So that's why specific trading methods are left to the premium section. Hopefully this video helped you make some coins on Ultimate Team. If it did, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you're going to see my future trading videos. You can get some tips. If you want to join a Discord, there'll be a link in the description. There's over 14,000 in this group, so you can see these club stock alerts, some sniping filters, other trading tips. But also if you want to join premium, there'll be a link in here as well on the membership info. You're guaranteed to make over 500,000 coins in your first month. I've been doing it for over 2 years now, and I've had no complaints about how many coins people make in their first month. So if you want to watch some more trading videos, I'll leave a link here so you can click on it. And thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.